All right, so in this log example here, we have y is equal to 3 times log base 2 of x minus 5. So let's get started looking at our transformations. I have a vertical stretch here of 3 because I have an a value of 3, so vs of 3. And this x minus 5, that means I have a horizontal shift, and this horizontal shift is going to be to the right 5. Remember, if it's inside and it's minus, it will be the opposite direction, we'd think, so it's going to be to the right 5. So let's go ahead and write those over underneath the transformations. So vertical stretch of 3, and we're going to the right 5. Going to the right 5 will affect our x values, and our vertical stretch of 3 will affect our y values. And because it's a log and we have a horizontal shift, that horizontal shift to the right 5 will mean our asymptote is now going to be at x is equal to 5. Our vertical asymptote will be at x equals 5. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start making our tables. So I have a base of 2, which means the exponential function I'll be referencing here will be 2 to the power of x. So if I start that, I'll have x of negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So 2 to the power of negative 1 is 1 half. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 2 to the power of 1 is 2. And 2 to the power of 2 is 4. So let's go ahead and swap my x and y values here to go back to being a log. And that means that my new x values will be 1 half, 1, 2, and 4. And my x values will now be negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. Before we move on and do our new table, let's go ahead and put my asymptote at x equals 5. So that would be right here. All right, so if I transfer my values here of 1 half, 1, 2, and 4, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2, let's go ahead and apply my transformations. So 1 half plus 5, that's going to give me 5.5. 1 plus 2 is going to give me 6. 2 plus 5 is going to be 7. And 4 plus 5 is going to give me 9. And then multiplying by 3 for my y values, that'll give me negative 3, 0, 3, and 6. So let's go ahead and plot these new points. So 5.5, negative 3 would be here. 6, 0, 7, 3, and 9, 6. Which I believe is there. Okay, so if I go ahead and connect my dots now, my graph will look something like this, approaching there. And now let's go ahead and do my domain and range. So my domain will be restricted due to my asymptote. It will go from where my asymptote is at x equals 5 to infinity. And then my range, though, will not be, so it's going to be all real numbers, so negative infinity to infinity. And that is graphing example number 2.